We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Give left side. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's a throw. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. Yeah, he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
All set to go now from the 35. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Pass play now. He put everything he had into this one. That one's intercepted. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. From the gun, Jackson. Over to Douglas on the sideline, caught. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
There's a dive up the middle. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Motion the slot man right. They give here to the motion man. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Off the tackle. Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice game left side. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a design run. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. He's Nice one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready? Nike,
They'll throw, third and long. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Play action, here's Jackson. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Jackson now on 3rd. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go! Go, check! At the 60! At the 60!
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Check! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
First down, play action. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Cowboys, nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
What? 180!
Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
180! What? 180!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Finds a man, right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What is it on? 180! What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they take him down right along the 30. It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short, but what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First and 10, here's Jackson. He has room past the 25, and he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Jackson. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now.
Alpha, sit hot. 180, sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Jackson yet again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll throw to start the drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
19,
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10! And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
Cowboys nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Onward. To the right. Shot.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass is caught by Blue. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Jackson's going to throw again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly Not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
On first down, they'll run. And this one ends up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
27-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Throwing from the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's go now. 18, come. Go track. Go track. Go.
Back to pass on first and 10. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball? Don't put it in harm's way.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Back to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
15-yard loss. And it's fourth down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Hand out to the back. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Ready, set.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Take go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one quickly to Harrison. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on! 180! And sit on! Hey! 13! Sit on!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And they take him down right along the 30. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
10 at the 22-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Go right here. 180!
Jackson looking to throw. Forced that to his right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Now Jackson off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Fourth down, pass coming. On the move, headed right. And that's going to be a sag. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Back now, pressure coming. There he goes, right sideline. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll work against the blitz. Setting up the running back screen. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Given 24 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Motioning left is their running back. Pass play on 1st and 10. Touchdown. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up to closing this one out. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Slot man motioned over. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Man in motion out of the slot. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Hold on, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Lamar back to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's the handoff. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7. Running it after the penalty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Hey, no.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Hey. 13.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Middle.
On 1st down, Jackson finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Working quickly here.
first and 10 at the 42-yard
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 1918.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants put up even more points in a win. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Report.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Too quickly here.
It's now second and 19 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
All right, going to get a two-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
First down from the 42. Airing it out to start this drive. They've got a screen to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants nearing their second win of the campaign. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Not going to get an inch on his second down. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And it stays a 2-score game at 16 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Come on. 180. Hey. Sit up.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
Sit hot. 180.
Throwing again is Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Looking
to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And again, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for two right there, Brock. It's back down to a one-possession game. As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on to the victory in this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they got there in time. He is taken down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that's pretty rare, Kate. I mean, we don't see many quarterbacks in the game today give up in the pocket. Number one, because they want to extend a play. But number two, so many are adept at escaping and extending. Not that time. He waved the white flag and went down.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer. Back to throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Sit up! Sit up! Hey!
Setting up to pass. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, report! Report!
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught, so their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the